Good morning. It must be 6:30. Welcome back to another very quick tip for how to really get through, first of all, the reading and absorbing and immersing yourself in James Clear's Atomic Habits, and also some motivation in the doing. As you know, I'm both a business coach and a hypnotist, so I like to play around in the unconscious mind and how the brain actually works. When you are creating change in your brain, there are fast ways and slow ways. Atomic Habits is a medium way. It takes some time. And here we are on day 24 of the book club. You may not see a big measurement change in your waist, in your pocketbook, in your pipeline, in your biceps, which can be a little bit unsatisfying. In fact, some days it feels like your new habit isn't making any difference at all. I love Calvin and Hobbes. Hobbes could be my accountability partner any day. But this little comic, Hobbes, some days even my lucky rocket ship underpants don't help. And Hobbes says, well, you've done all you can do. It's funny as it is that is such a truth, right? That's why we laugh. It's because it's so true that you're doing the stuff, but you're not seeing the results yet. And that's the way it often is when you're creating a long-term habit. That's why the book exists, is that recognition that doing the habit today, even doing the habit for 2 weeks, there's a point at which 2 or 3 weeks in where you're like, I'm doing my habit, but I'm not reaping rewards yet. You knew before you started reading the book that we were talking about accumulating a year of this new habit and how looking back, it would be very satisfying. But your brain is still a human brain and it's still a little frustrated. When we see a tiny bit of change, we want it all and we want it now. It's just how our brains are built. So, how can you make it satisfying? Well, obviously, as I've already alluded to, with an accountability partner is one really great way, who is also on a track of personal growth, right? You want to hang around more people like that anyway, right? That's why you're here. You want inspiring conversations. You want to challenge yourself. You want to learn and grow and talk about the things you're learning so they expand you even more. Well, an accountability partner is absolutely a wonderful fit when you're bringing on a new habit, right? We talked previously about the man, the lion, and the monster, and how the monster is only caring about instant gratification. The man is looking 3 years out, and so the monster tends to win because of how our brains are built. An accountability partner brings in the lion, that part of you that is part of a community, that cares about other people and what they think of you. This isn't about performing, it isn't about showing off, it isn't about negative ego work. It's just working with the way your brain works. You need to know thyself, know how your brain responds, know where motivation comes from. And it can be super simple. If you're thinking to yourself, I don't have time to do my 3-minute new habit and have a conversation with an accountability partner, excellent. Set up with them to send a text at a specific time of day. So 7 o'clock at night, a 12-word text. How did you do? Did you do it? If it was about how long did you do it, put that in. How many reps? How many calls? What did you have for dinner? Did you have the tiny bit of dessert? Did you meet your step counting? This adds another dimension so that the habit isn't the target. The result is because you're stepping into that identity by spending more time with somebody who matches that identity and supports it. Right? We've read in the book, don't don't make the habit become the new target. Don't make the habit become the new identity. You don't want to be saying, I'm the kind of person who walks 10,000 steps a day. Remember, that's a habit that casts a vote in favor of, I'm the kind of person who takes care of my body, making sure that I am strong and energized, right? That's just who I am. Helping you avoid that trap is adding in the habit tracker, the accountability partner, some rewards. And when you do with the reward, remember stepping into the reward and saying, I'm doing this reward because I've proven to myself that I'm the kind of person who takes care of my body, who makes sure that I am fueled and energized for the day. Which means, remember, the reward needs to not undermine the habit as well. It's a delicate balance. It just takes some consciousness. It's not rocket science. It is about being mindful as you build it and being able to correct as you go along. Your accountability partner would be a great person to have a chat once a week with to say, here are the struggles I had. Here's what I'm going to try next week. And I'll let you know how it goes. So, who are you working with, or who could you work with? Maybe you'll sign that contract with them that you saw in the Atomic Habits book, a habit contract with that person that shows how you're going to grow the new habit. So, that 2-minute habit becomes a 20-minute habit, becomes a deeper habit that helps you reach those goals and step into that future identity right now, today, right here. Thanks for watching, and I would love to hear how you are working with your accountability partner and some fun ways that you are being accountable. I'll see you tomorrow in the LinkedIn group.